All right, what do you say we build a model? Anyway, I just picked this one up at a yard sale, not just, maybe 2 years ago. It's been sitting around, and it's complete. I've already checked that. But look, $10. Somebody got in over their head. They bought this model and didn't do it. And look, original price on this back in 1993, $64.95. Not a cheap model. You know, that's 25 years ago. So yeah, we're gonna actually build this model. Okay, so yeah, you know, and I remember painting that, and I just loved, well, I just loved the whole model. But I remember the exquisite detail in this altar of soul is pretty amazing. So we have our instructions, and I must tell you that with vinyl models, the difficulty, the skill difficulty, is not in the building, because there's not many parts here. So you basically are going to slice this vinyl, which we will go through. The difficulty is in the painting, and where your modeling techniques are going to really be challenged. But if you do it enough, what is this? U.S. Robotics fax transmission. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. This is Screamin, and customer service, purchased in 9/20/94 from Bob. I recently purchased number 1200 Pinhead, and I had some questions regarding this kit. He obviously did not get to building it. Something they sent him, but I never had any questions on this kit at all. I just built it. Alright, so there is our bust. See this line right here? I need a pointer. Right here. This line right here. That's what we remove. Okay? This stays. That flange there will stay, because the leather part of the clothing is actually going to need something to glue to. And it's going to be, obviously he bought this to actually hang hooks or something from it, but that's not necessary. The altar of souls, we do nothing to except wash it and paint it. Little baby there sucking on the nipple there. I don't know if you can see that, but this is a woman's chin, her breasts, her legs, and yeah. So let me back this out. In here, I remember this too. You're gonna have to actually heat these are your pins, and each one of these pins will go into one of these little intersections in the head here. So yeah, what else do we have here? We have some eagle claw fish hooks. It says laser sharp. Bought at Ed Shirley Sports. I've never heard of it. And now our tools are laser cut like a fiberboard, and it looks to me like somebody was gonna attempt some fiber optics here, but where? Maybe in the altar of souls? Definitely a fiber optic set though, you know? So yeah, that's interesting. And then of course we have some sanding belts, thank you. And let's see. And we have, what is this? Another piece of what? I don't know what that would go to. But, yeah, I don't know. And we have a bunch of chain, which will have to be cut to lengths. And, alright, let's give him a bath. I got a sponge here. And what we're going to be doing, this water is very warm, so we're going to scrub off that release agent from the vinyl. It's basically a... you see all these little shavings here? They're all over the place here. That's me fine-tuning this arm for fit. Alright, I went all the way around. He's all glued together with that gap filling. This is the thick gap filling CA. I used an accelerator as I went, and then I went ahead and filled it, as you can see. Really nice, and the seams are actually quite quite nice. So yeah. Update. Started spraying Pinhead's flesh tones there before we start getting into the actual dry brushing and color. We were working on this base here. I was putting some flesh tone heavily on the women's body here. There's a couple of human bodies here. See that? Kind of highlighted the women. I've been plugging away at some dry brushing on this altar of souls here. I think I still have more to do. I'm not satisfied with it. Of course, that has to be dry brushed a lot. It's still a little wet. The first time I did this back in the 90s, I kind of copied the box, which is pretty generic, you know. As I recall from the movie, I think they showed a brief glimpse of this, and everything on that altar of souls, tortured souls, was squirming and wriggling. So just having it look like a piece of stone was a little naive of me and that artist back in the day. So having everything in different colors brings more life to the piece, I think. Stay tuned, I guess. I started working on Pinhead here too. I have oh so much to do on him. Anyway, smile. Alright, stay tuned.